Danny, can you believe you've lost that game?
No, hugely frustrating. In the main, good performance. We switched off for 15 minutes in that first half there, and that's what's cost us a game. Also, plenty of chances. Disappointed we've not made their goalkeeper work and ultimately taken one of them. But yeah, hugely frustrating night.
It was a big evening, and you saw what it meant to Southampton at the end. As a group of players in the dressing room, how do you reflect on the 90 minutes as a whole?
Really frustrated. Really frustrated. Like I say, we switched off for maybe 15 minutes or so in that first half towards the end of it, and that's what's cost us the game. They've not really carved us open, and we've created a lot of chances really, but we've not really made their keeper work. And I mean, it's hugely frustrating. A very sore one to take. We knew how much of a big game it was, but we've just got to knuckle down and go again, and more performances in the main like that, and taking our chances, and we should be doing okay.
For much of the night, you were a spectator. Of course, you were involved in the penalty save, and I guess you hoped that was going to have a shift in momentum, but actually it seemed to spur Southampton on for the next 5 or so minutes. Yeah,
really strange sort of moment in the game. Ultimately, it means nothing saving the penalty if we come away with losing the game 1-0. But yeah, it was strange. Maybe everything got a little bit hectic after that, and should probably show a bit more experience and calm the game down a little bit more. But it's easy to say in hindsight. I think regardless of that penalty, regardless of the 15 minutes before half time, I thought we were in control of the game. We played some good stuff, and there's plenty of positives to take. It's just frustrating that we've come away with not even a draw. It should have been a win really.
2 games before the international break. How big are they now?
Every game's massive. I know people may see that as a cliche and just something that we say all the time, but it really is. This league's so difficult. You come here tonight, difficult game. It doesn't go our way, and we know the quality of the teams all throughout the division, not just the top end. So 2 big games, but we'll focus on next Saturday first, and we'll be working hard this week to try and put this one right.
And it's been a season of so many injuries. Victor Christensen, unfortunately, now out. As a defensive unit and as a goalkeeper, how hard has it been that you've barely ever been able to have a settled back four ahead of you?
Yeah, it can be maybe slightly difficult, but I mean we're around each other every single day. Everybody knows what each player can do, and we spend enough time in and around the training together and to know what everyone's about. It's more. Sometimes it's difficult in a match setting to try and get that sort of consistency. Unfortunately, we've not been able to have that for much of this season, but we can't moan about it. We've just got to deal the cards we've got and carry on.
And it's now going to be, I guess, a time for characters in that dressing room as well, just to ensure that Leicester keep themselves as high up the table as they can.
Yeah, I've said all throughout the season, regardless of whether performances have been brilliant and we've come away winning games or we've been getting beat, we've got a real good group of players in there and a real good group of people, good characters, people who are definitely up for the fight. We've just got to take that now onto the pitch and show that to the supporters.